Hey guys, what's up? I'm finally back after my whole ordeal of being locked down in my room because of my own stupidity. Um, so yeah, now that I'm thankfully back, so that's over. Also, I'm recording with my phone now because after watching that video, after doing the editing work and adding things to it, I noticed that it took a lot better video than my webcam did. So I think I'm going to start doing videos with this. Hopefully, the audio will be okay and everything will work out perfectly. So this video is going to be more of a response video. I was asked a few questions by a couple different people, and I want to get more on. I want to address these things and talk about them a little bit. The first one was whether alcohol is stronger here or weaker, and on average, it's actually weaker. You would find about 2, 3, maybe 4% alcohol content in most beers because most German people actually drink casually. They drink to, as a social thing. It's almost like when you go out to a restaurant and get like a soda or something. They drink maybe 2, 3 beers tops. They nurse them. They last for a while. They just kind of sit there and talk and mingle, and it's very laid back. Even at bars, I mean, they might have a few more at bars, but not as much as you might think. And they usually leave not very being very drunk at all, or tipsy or anything. I mean, they might be a little tipsy, but not much. So yeah, they're very laid back compared to Americans who go out to bars and we try to get hammered as fast as possible by the least amount of alcohol possible, which doesn't go over well in Germany. They do not appreciate people who can't control their alcohol. I mean, in fact, to some of them, it's quite uncivilized to go out and get completely wasted. Unless it's a special occasion, like a big celebration, then maybe you get a little bit of leeway. But overall, no. Um, Another question I was asked was about uh, brands that are here that are also sold in America. And after looking this up for a while, a lot of alcohols and beers that are sold here are mainly just in Germany. I mean, they might be in a few other countries around Europe, but overall, there's not many beers sold over in the U.S. that are here, because a lot of bars are basically microbreweries and they brew their own specialty drinks. Plus, they usually carry drinks that are very popular in the town. Like there's a brewery in Würzburg called Würzburger, and I know from talking to people back home, it's impossible to find back in the states. So that right there shows that beers that are specialized for certain areas are only sold in those areas to make it more exclusive and make it you have to come to that place to get that beer if you like it. So yeah, a lot of bars have their own types of beer with their own names, and so every time you go to a different bar, you can usually find a drink that you've never had before, whether it's a beer or some kind of mixed drink that they've come up with. Um, it's very unique each bar you go to, and that's how you find bars you like. You go to a bar and you order whatever their beers are, and you're like, oh, I really like these beers, and you keep going back to that bar, and that drives business for them. So yeah, there's I haven't personally done a lot of shopping, nor was I actually looking for German beers or knew a lot of beers that were from Germany. So I'm not sure exactly how many of these beers you can find back home. I know that there's a couple beers from back home that are here, such as Samuel Adams and Bert's or Beck's. Um, you can find those here, but overall, it's very specialized. So yeah, it's hopefully that answers the question. And for the coins, I actually don't have all of the coins on my person right now. I looked through them and I tried to get some change for it, but I completely forgot to get all the coins I needed, and I got duplicates of some. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna post. one or two photos of all the coins, showing them off and how they look. And I'll put a little narration, and I'll talk about how the sizes differ and my experiences with the coins. So that'll be coming up right about now.
So here's some of the coins for you to look at. See, there's a €1, which back home would be $1, and there's €2 for like a $2 bill, plus the 50, 20, 10, 5, 2, and 1. Now, honestly, I never ever use the 1, 2, or 5 pieces. In fact, I have so many of those laying around, it's ridiculous. And I don't know what to do with them because I don't know, to me it feels a little weird to pay with such small coin amounts. The 10s I use for change sometimes, the 20s again change, the 50s are good, and the 1s and 2s are definitely always used. But yeah, I don't use those very often. The 1s and 2s are nice, but it took a while to get used to because I kept trying to find a bill for 1s, and I realized it's in coin form. And also, it took a while for me to get used to paying with coins for like completely, like pulling out 6 or 7 €1 coins and paying for something. That took a while to get used to. Same thing with the 2s and the 50 pieces, but now I pull out change and no one bats an eye. They're so used to it, it's pretty simple to get used to. Size wise, the 1 and 2 pieces are actually smaller than a penny. The 5 piece is actually the same size as a penny. The 10 is a little bit bigger than a dime. The 20 is a little bigger than a nickel, and the 50 and 1 piece are almost the exact same size. They're around a quarter, and the 2 pieces is slightly bigger than a quarter. And to give you an idea of size-wise. Alright, well that should cover the coins, and I hope you enjoyed that. Bye!
Okay, hopefully that coin video was interesting for you and informative. I really hope so, and I hope you enjoyed it. The last thing I want to cover is that, yeah, censorship. Censorship overall isn't really high in Germany. You can find like porn magazines and nudity all over the place. It's very open. It's out there. It's in stores. You see it in bars, in clubs, in some restaurants. It's very open. No one seems to really mind it, and you kind of get used to it very fast. So it's not really a big deal. I mean, there are some videos and some music that is blocked in Germany due to licensing disagreements or branding issues. But overall, censorship is very light. You don't see it or come across it very much, except for those few occasions with licensing problems. So yeah, that's about it. Yeah, I hope everything was very informative. Also, I hope you guys enjoyed all of this, and I hope I answered all the questions. And I hope you enjoyed the new background, because I switched places since I last recorded, because I realized that my first ending wasn't as good as I wanted it to be because I had some audio issues. So hopefully this ending will be a little better. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you later. Bye.